At the recently held Cold Chain Unbroken 2025, industry veterans discussed the emerging opportunities in the cold chain sector.
What is the role that air cargo can very effectively play for promoting growth of the cold chain commodities, pharmaceuticals, perishables?
Air cargo will play a very critical role in terms of making sure that we provide access of a pharma to places across the world. We provide it in a fast and reliable manner. We provide it in a compliant manner. We ensure that the chain is unbroken, and we make sure that our product integrity is ensured. So pharma clearly has a very, very critical role. Air cargo has a very critical role to play in pharma, and the same goes for perishable.
AI can really help us to firstly understand the challenges that the industry has had over the years and do the predictive part as to where possibly the challenges could reoccur. Today, the AI in our industries is put to use in a very, very limited way, and I see that it's very important that the data, firstly, we have to all be very data driven. So the future of our industry and more efficient cold chain logistics will all depend on the efficiency of our data systems.
Currently, in another 6 years, the volume of CCI is going to increase almost by 100%. So if we broadly see the cold chain infrastructure, it basically consists of three different parts. One is our physical infrastructure, the second part is technology, and third is policy, which impacts our basically the impacting cold chain infrastructures, and each of them are very closely interrelated. So do we have those volumes of cold chain storages which we can sustain the development? So how do we increase that? So government intervention in terms of creating PM-KSY and PM-SY in order to facilitate farmers and cold storage facilities, giving them financial exposure to develop. In one policy that we feel that must be brought in right now is basically mandate refrigerated last mile retail outlets for perishable and our pharma. So that will what that will do, that will impact our increasing the magnitude and size of our cold storage facilities, and then integrating it with blockchain and IoT so that the product integrity which everybody talks about is actually taken care of.
Digitalization is there, we just need to use it. We have several platforms, we know some of them are also here today, different platforms. The question is not the way we choose the platform. The point is that we need to work having common protocol. Otherwise, you will never have the transparency we expect to have. I mean, not we as logistics, but who is behind us. Pharma producers are here, and we can ask to them. In this sense, the automation is the other magic word, because if we don't, today we have the technology to make easier things in our warehouses. So not only if we refer to skeletons or, robots working for us, but the future is there. And that's the only way we have to limit the number of hands touching the shipments.